What's up, everybody? Waiting on Jeff. Came up to get my camera stand on my shop. What's the hold up? No hold up. I'm on here. And there's Jeff right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff.
Had
How you doing?
some technical difficulties.
Yeah, me too. My camera on my laptop decided that it didn't want to play ball.
Ah,
So I'm on my
yeah.
phone.
I got my HPSS.
Hey, did you know when you wear
today.
HPSS gear, you look beautiful?
Handsome.
No, it's beautiful. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna walk into my house because it's not. I didn't turn the heat on to 75 out in the shop like somebody.
Yeah.
Somewhere over in this area here. Actually, Jeff, my shop right now is 30.
30.
30. Yep. And I'm in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it snowed today.
Yeah, here
So,
I'm in South Carolina, and we're going crazy over an inch we're supposed to get tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, we got like a quarter of an inch, and it's like 20 out here maybe right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're hard up here, or not smart, one of the two. I can't remember. Okay, so now I'm gonna be in the dark for a bit. That's not uncommon. Okay, look at that. Oh, there's comments all over the place. We got Mofo Driver. Saw Brandon was in here mouthing off. Let's see. Bill, hey. Oh, Midnight Custom says sunny in Seattle. I don't believe that for a minute.
I was stationed in Seattle and actually in Bremerton.
Matt the Scrap Whisperer. You were stationed in Seattle?
Yeah, in Bremerton actually.
Oh, I've never been to Washington. Turn on the light. I look dark.
So he's not lying about it being sunny, but what he is not telling is that it's going to be snow in the next 10 minutes, and then it'll be 70 the next 10 minutes.
Oh, you just described Minnesota? Huh. Max said he worked over there for 35 years.
Yeah. So Matt, I was there in the CIA area.
CIA?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I joke with everybody, tell everybody I was in the CIA.
I was not.
He'll know what that means if he was there, but everybody else won't know.
Oh, hey, Bill, how you doing?
He said that's where he was too. The CIA area stood for the Controlled Industrial Area.
Oh.
And we had a badge that said CIA on it.
I just had a name tape that said, Uncle Sam ain't released me yet. Or if you went the other direction, it was your monkey word you're not supposed to say, ass signed up. Yeah. So, all right, Jeff.
He even had the badge. Yeah.
So, you got a huge announcement. And I'm glad you came on. Matt said something about being in the CIA. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, it's impressive in there, so he said.
Were you active duty Navy? I was Navy. Yeah. That was in 1992. I was there.
Oh, I hadn't quite enlisted yet in 92. 93, I enlisted.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you saying big announcement? Yeah,
you have a huge announcement, so big that you get to say it.
Yeah, I get to say it.
Yeah, it's your thing.
I kicked my wife out.
Oh, I'm about ready to do that with a 15-year-old.
I don't make the announcement. If I get anybody get kicked out around here, it'd be me. Yeah, really cool. So, if a lot of people aren't subscribed to the Greezyz Garage channel,
they should all be subscribed.
I'm gonna beg them to do that. And
you know who I'm talking to out there,
huh?
They know I'm pointing at everybody who's not.
Yeah.
Hey, BRG. All right, looks like everybody is ready for your huge announcement.
Okay, and I'm glad BRG is on here because he still owes me a phone call, by the way.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a call from him from like summertime. So
listen, you know what? Before I get into my announcement, I'm going to announce something else. Let everybody else know. And this is for BRG especially. I got poisoned when I was in the Navy. Okay, I was in an accident. I got poisoned. And it really affected my eyes really bad. Like, I can't see anything up close at all. Like, really bad. So when I ask people to call me, they think I'm being inconvenient. And what I'm actually being is trying to communicate because I can't read what you type me.
I found that out.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So,
hey, look, Outlaw Edge is on. He does actually watch. He does watch the channel sometimes.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's why whenever I ask you to call me, that's the reason why. Because if you text me, you're probably not going to get an answer. Because I can't see what it is. So, but anyway, let's get to our big announcement. Ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, you want a drum roll?
There. That was perfect. So we're going to be launching. We're going to be launching a show on our YouTube channel called America's Rides, where we will be going around the country and interviewing, get this, Americans about their rides. Isn't that something? You know? And so we've got some pretty big names coming up. We've got, have you ever seen the show Garage Squad?
Yeah.
Joe Zopler, the guy with the goatee on there. So we've got.
I do enjoy how he likes Mopars so much.
He does like Mopars. That's a fact. Yeah. So, so we've got him lined up. Stinky Pinky from the Street Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Chris Rankin from the Street Outlaws. The Northeast Ohio Dukes of Hazzard. You've never seen those guys do a stunt show. It is freaking amazing. And then, but it's not always going to be, super popular, famous people, which obviously brings in the views, right? We're not going to lie about that. We know that does that, but I also want to be I want it to be, the everyday Joe, like Busted Radio Garage. I'd love to come up and see you all, but man, I can't. You're on the other side of Canada or somewhere, and it's freaking forever up there. But you said you still get snow in June, so I can't.
We have gotten snow in June.
I'm just making a joke. But anyway, no. One day I'd like to make it up there, see you and the Bowden brothers come up, see Outlaw Edge. Outlaw Edge actually came down here. I don't know if that's been 5 years ago, 6 years.
You know what? You got him to come down there?
Yeah.
He won't. He comes to the town where I live in, and won't stop by here.
Yeah.
He's kind of a jerk.
No, I love him. I love Arco. That's my one of my favorite friends.
I like Heidi a lot more than I like Arco.
Yeah. Have you ever got Heidi to actually talk? Can you get her to say anything?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I'm making a joke because she never shuts up.
Oh. See if she's on here.
That was the juice.
I'm going to see if she's on here now.
Well, she might be Outlaw Edge, so.
Well, let's see. Who do we have? We have Neverboard S10 Addict. Hey, Frank, how's it going? We got Bill, Outlaw Edge, Busted Radio. He said he's sorry. He's been super busy. Hey, I want to say I was thoroughly impressed with Busted Radio Garage's snow antics. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be up in that area. By the way, Busted Outlaw or Busted Radio Garage there. I grew up from him not but an hour or so from where I grew up. So I'm gonna be in that area coming by. And I heard somebody say come to Detroit. I'd love to come up to Detroit. It's gonna be close anyway because I got to be in Chicago for Joe's Open. And so I wouldn't mind that trip that away because I want to make this whole big round trip and get everybody scheduled. So if you're on here and you want to come on that show, I'll come to you. I'll come to your shop. We'll sit down. We'll talk about your cars. I don't want it to be just about the car. I want to understand your story. I want to understand why you picked that particular car, why you built that car, you know, and all those kinds of things. And so I'm really excited about that. And then also one of the things that we're doing is if we come and interview you, the first 20 or so that we do, we're going to have a custom diecast made of your car, you know, as a gift for coming on the link there. Metal Arts Customs. If you, is Tim on tonight? Tim Windsor?
No, but Bill Cameron's one of the admin people, and he can post links.
Yeah, if you could post that link because StreamYard's not allowing me to do it. Let's see. Wait a minute, maybe it is. Hang on, I'll try.
Oh,
maybe let's see. I'm trying to get in there.
Heidi's watching you. She said, "Hi,
I know."
And Jeff.
Yeah, she's gonna be mad because I called her a chatty Cathy.
Yeah, and hey, Glenn.
Okay, all right, well,
Rusted Metal, how you doing? Oh, Midnight Customs, see you, buddy. Outlaw says I have a super bad echo. Maybe you turn down your Miracle Ear, Grandpa.
No, I can hear it too. It's coming through your phone.
Well, that's what I got.
Here, if you go and search that right there on YouTube, or you can click on my name, I guess I'm assuming you can get to that channel. So go over and subscribe. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. It's like
Heidi
really
says
weird.
she thinks it's on your end, Jeff. Oh.
Nope, not on my end because
I'm not hearing it.
You're not?
Huh.
No.
Oh, Glenn said Miracle Ear. That's hilarious. Hey, I'm old enough to remember the Miracle Ear, Glenn. I might have to get some Miracle Ear, actually. How about that? Because, you know, I got that.
But anyway, that's the big announcement.
So that is super cool that you're going to take the time and you're going to go out and you're going to meet and greet and see people, and you're going to take your America truck, aren't you?
Yeah, the America truck we just finished. We're going to take it. I took a cargo trailer and converted it into a camper.
Okay.
I'm going to pull the camper around with the America truck. That's what I'm going to live in while I'm doing it.
Cool.
Yep.
Turn down your gain. I don't even know what gain is, Matt. That's probably before my time.
Yeah. Yeah, he's talking about OCB radios. I'm sure you had those.
I did.
Yeah.
But not in my time.
I doubt you're going to have that on a phone there.
Hey, I know who your first guest is going to be on your.
Yeah, another big announcement. So we're doing our first live next Thursday, right? So you all come over there because I'm really worried that nobody's going to show up because I'm not honest Peyton Speed Shop famous yet. So
well, I've met your guest. He's not going to draw a crowd. I'll tell you that for free.
So we're actually going to have you on over there on our show, on our live. So that's I'm kind of using you, to be honest with you, as the polishing my interview skills, if you will. So
you picked me.
Yeah, I picked you. Yeah,
that's an approach, man. I'll tell you.
And I want to have Arco on. I want to have
Arco won't make time.
Well, I'll get Heidi. Heidi loves me.
Heidi would make time. Arco, no.
Yeah, no, Arco would do it.
He's got to comb his hair.
Arco would do it. They love my soap too much.
And I love your hand wipes. I mean,
yeah, that's funny. That's funny because as long as Chad's not there.
I'm the first guest, Arco.
Yeah.
Hope you step in dog poop.
Yeah, he's the first guest. We'll have to get you next time, Arco, on the next one. So, but I'd love to have. I mean, anybody that wants to come on the show, just hit me up. Over there on there, message me or whatever. And she says, I love the soap, and your wife is awesome too.
Yeah, she didn't say anything about you.
She never will, but she knows it in her heart. Yeah.
It looks like Joey from Mill Creek popped on too. Oh, and he said he's. Oh, Dirtbag Joey has arrived. Okay, because Matt from Dirtbag.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is you love the white, right? That's your favorite.
Yeah.
And hiding them, like, they love the soap, and I'm sure there's Tim Windsor, he has it all, so he buys it all, but I don't know what his favorite is. But a lot of your subscribers have ordered whites, but our best seller is the hand repair balm.
I'll tell you what, we have some, and it's awesome.
Yeah. You know what? The mistake I made with that is I made it work too well and too big. So it works so good, but a little bit goes a long way. And so you order one tub of it, and that's exactly the reason why all the big manufacturers put alcohol in theirs, so it dehydrates out, so it won't stay. So
and Bill's got knuckle butter.
Bill Cameron, he's ordered quite a bit from me. Yeah. So
there's trash talking in the comments now.
Or which product's the best? I hope.
No, Arco's picking on Joey.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I tried to put our link in there to go to the website, but it won't let me do it.
Well, all Bill has to do is type it in the thing. He can do that.
Yeah. So. But anyhow, that knuckle butter is our best seller, especially during this time of year where everybody's hands are dried and cracked.
Well, I know I'll be using it soon.
And you can. And I sent some wipes to Bill. He said, yeah. But we're we can't keep that knuckle butter in stock this time of year. Come fall, when fall hits, and my wife acts like it's the end of the world if I don't have any in stock out here for her. Now she goes through it quite a bit, but she uses it, which you can. It's not a problem, but she uses that a full body lotion. Oh yeah.
I don't do that.
No.
I don't spend a lot of time moisturizing.
So how's retirement already?
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Hey, BRG. Go do that blower install. I can't wait to see you do that. It's been a week. It still feels like I'm in, but this weekend on Saturday, I'll be getting my retirement plaque and my retirement flag. So it'll be, more official then, I think. And I don't know. I mean, it'll happen as it happens,
Right.
It's only been a week, so I mean, I guess week and a day.
Right. All right. Yeah. And
but it's still it feels good to be done. I mean, I did not that I counted, 20 years, 11 months, and 17 days.
In 13 hours and 9 minutes and
I didn't do the hours. I just went through the days. So I thought about it. I did. It was like almost 9,000 days though.
Oh wow.
Yep. It's nice to be done. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my extra time because I'm not really gaining a whole lot because of the unit I was with at the end here. I was just 1 weekend a month, and I typically went Saturdays, and then I drilled, doing submitting of all the paperwork and stuff. I just did it here at the armory. So I was home, and then annual training I did here. So, it was a nice transition out.
Yeah.
Unlike the combat arms unit I was with where we were gone all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a little bit of time in the CBs, in the reserves. And that was always kind of the favorite part of the year for me was the 2 weeks away, because we got to go shoot guns and blow up stuff and and all that kind of stuff, which is in the Navy. Actually, when I served active duty in the Navy, I was qualified with the shotgun. We carried the 45 gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was qualified with the shotgun, the 45, and the 50 cal.
My first assigned weapon was a machine gun, which was pretty cool. I mean, 1,000 rounds a minute. It was a cool deal.
Right. And then, so then when we got into we got to go to like Fort Knox and go shoot. We did 240 and M16, and by that time they were shooting Berettas, So we got away from the Colt 45s.
When I was a Bradley driver, my first weapon was a 45. We wore it right here.
Yeah.
Because I was driving, and then they gave me an M16 after that. The M60. Yes, carrying it no fun. Shooting it, awesome.
Yeah.
It literally weighed, I think it was like 40 pounds or something with a load on it. It was terrible. But Glenn is from 1776 Garage is correct. It was a blast.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. We had this lieutenant. Not that we make fun of officers,
we do to their face. So it's
I mean, I was being sarcastic, of course.
Oh.
But we had this lieutenant, and like when we're going through this class, they go down, they go this briefing with you, and we're going to be shooting this automatic rifle from the prone position. And he's like, whatever you do, when you get up, don't touch the barrel, because a lot of guys prop themselves up off the ground.
I can only imagine what happened after that.
I mean, that was rule number 1 through 10, right? Rule 1, don't touch the barrel. Rule 2, don't
literally smoking.
Yeah. And he's the first one to get up, and so he grabbed the barrel. I mean, and he's like, I don't know what happened. I said, sir, he told you not to touch the barrel 10 times.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you can think. I mean, and so then it was funny, because after that it was a great lesson, because the rest of us, we scooted back 4 feet before we ever even tried to stand up after that.
Yep.
To get away from that, because they would change out the barrels, and things like that.
Yep. That's why they have that nice handle on there.
Yeah.
And a lever that's over here.
Yeah. Well, when I was on the carrier, we shot the 50 cal, and we shot them up off the flight deck. They were stationed. You put them up there. And what we had to do then out to sea is they take these pallets and pile a bunch of junk on these pallets and put a flare in the middle of it. And your job was to try to shoot out that flare. Now, obviously, you're not going to shoot out a flare with that thing from that far away, but we hammered a lot of pallets, man. That was a lot. That was blast.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, Matt's wondering what carrier you're on.
I was on the Carl Vinson. If you were there in the CIA area in 92 in Bremerton, we were in dry dock there, and then we did our sequels out of there. And then we moved to Alameda for final duty station.
Well, so we have Robert Stoltz came on. Hello, Robert. And let's see who else came on. We got Matt. Still, we talked about Joey. Yeah.
He said he worked on the Vincent at the same time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You know what, Matt? What I remember from the most, it's really weird, is I remember that cantina that was on the pier. We would go down there and sit. And that's where everybody had to go sit, and I didn't smoke, but all my buddies did. Smoked cigarettes. You'd go to the cantina and smoke, and you could buy like stale candy bars out of the machines.
We had a truck that would come around, and that's what it was, like old cheeseburgers and flat, shooking up pop and stuff. So that was pretty cool. It looks like Glenn said that he liked the Law. I'm more of an AT4 kind of guy. It just was cooler.
I don't
kind of like a bazooka. Not a bazooka, but
I don't remember, Matt, if when I got there, the ship was actually out of dry dock by the time that I got there, so I'm not really sure. I don't remember the pier. I just remember that it was ridiculous to park outside of the base. You had to pay for parking, And here I am in E3, got no money whatsoever. You know how that, I mean, I've got no money. I'm just a kid. I got no common sense whatsoever. And I did not have insurance on my little truck. I bought a little Nissan Datsun pickup truck for $500 or something. Thing ran great, but it was a piece of junk. I had no insurance. So I wasn't allowed to get on base with it. And so I had to park outside of the gate, and I had to pay for parking every day. It'd been cheaper to pay insurance than it would have been to pay for that stupid parking.
Hey, Steady Creations. Matt said it still is. So, Jeff, is there any part, for your traveling you're going to do, is there any part of the country you haven't been to that you're looking forward to seeing the most?
Yeah, you know what? I'd love to get down into Texas. I'd like to go down that Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, that area. I'd like to go down in there. I've never been. I mean, I have been there. I used to work out of Dallas some, but I'd like to get around and do some traveling and get down there. That'd be really fun. We've got, this big trip planned for the America's Rides, where I'm going to make the loop around. I'm going to start in Virginia at Wired Customs, and then I'm headed up to Pennsylvania for Chris Rankin from Street Outlaws, Pittsburgh, Northeast Ohio, Dukes of Hazards, and then down into the Dayton area for Stinky Pinky, and I'm going to do the Brookville Roadster. That's another. I'm going to go do a tour of the Brookville Roadster place too.
I'd like to go there. I'll tell you what. It's just I saw Stacey David did like a little tour of it. I'd like to go see him make that stuff too.
Well, I've been talking to the owner. His name's Kenny. I've been talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, heck yeah, I'd love to have you." So we're going to do that, and then up to Chicago to hit Joe Zokler up there. So if you're anywhere along that line and you want to be interviewed on the show, and come by and see your ride, come to Ohio. So Mill Creek Fab Shop says come to Ohio. I'll come to Ohio because I'm already coming to Brookville, Dayton, and I can't remember where Stinky Pinky is, but he's around the Dayton area. It's not very far from there. And and just so you know, Mill Creek Fab Shop, I grew up in northeastern Kentucky, across the river from Portsmouth, Ohio. So when I was a kid, I used to travel in Bucyrus, Mount Gilead, Columbus, Chillicothe, Cincinnati. I actually bought a '59 Ford F100. There's a place between Cincinnati and Dayton. I think it's called Middletown, Middlesboro, Middlesway, something like that. I can't remember. But I bought a '59 Ford there out of a field. And when I got in it, the mice ran out of the seat and down my arms. Got stung by wasps. And then I got pulled over by the state troopers on the way back home because he wanted to know if that thing was actually even worthy of being on a trailer. That's how bad it was. He asked me, he's like, "Are you sure you should really be pulling that down the road on that trailer?" Cop pulled me over for that. So, okay, where are you at from? Okay, so if you're from Eastern Kentucky, I grew up in Louisa. Do you know where that's at? See if he answers. But yeah, so I grew up in a little town called Louisa, Lawrence County, and then we moved up to Greenup County. My dad was a minister, and he took over, and I finished my last 2 years in a high school up in Greenup County, which was South Shore, Kentucky, across from Ohio. My wife's from Ashland, actually. So, but he said he knew where that was. Prestonsburg. I know where Prestonsburg at. Yeah, actually, what's funny about Prestonsburg, was it Prestonsburg? I don't know. She's going to kill me because I can't remember where we done our honeymoon. But we got snowed in. We were headed to Snowshoe when we got married, and I think Prestonsburg's where we got stuck at. And that's where we ended up spending our honeymoon because we got stuck in the snow and couldn't get out. Was it Prestonsburg? Yeah, a Carriage House. Was that where the Carriage House is? That's it. If he knows, but yeah, I know where that's at. Plenty. Yeah, I just can't remember if it's Pikeville or Prestonsburg where it was. But anyhow, that's what we're going to be doing, man. So I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch your adventures go along around the country. Because I'll tell you what, one of the things I really want to do is I want to drive Route 66. I want to start in Chicago and end up in California. I want to take whatever's left of it, as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's something I really want to do. And it would be super awesome to do that one day. And I'll tell you, some of the places that you're going, I've never been to Chicago. I'd like to see Brookville. I'd actually like to go see Pete and Jake's place too.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, down in Missouri, and even see the Bowling Brothers out in California, and then just some of those cool places that you hear and see, and then even Alden American, and I'd come to see you, but it's hot. It's a humid.
Hot. Oh yeah, it's miserable.
It's a damp hot.
Yeah, it's miserable.
I spent some time in Georgia in the summertime. It was a million degrees.
Yeah.
And 1,000,000% humidity.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Let's see. He said, you remembered your dad was a minister. That's important. I tell my kids to remember that too. Yeah. My dad's actually still a minister. Even though he's retired, he still has a church. And he lives in Kentucky, but he travels over in Ohio for a church over in the Ohio Conference over in there. But border of Pikeville and Prestonsburg area. Yeah, that's where we was at, the Carriage House. That's where that's actually a pretty nice. It's not called the Carriage House anymore, but it's a pretty nice place.
Mm-hmm.
We got snowed in, we couldn't get out, so that's where we ended up spending our honeymoon. And so anyway, but Pete and Jake's, that'd be pretty cool to make. Hey, you know what? We should try to do. Maybe you should drive down and meet me at Brookville. It's about halfway.
We'll have to talk about that.
Yeah. Come down and take the tour with me. I'll let you be the cameraman.
Well, hey, I know, Jeff, we wanted to keep it short, just around half an hour. That's where we're at.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad you had me on, man. I really appreciate it. I'm hoping that if you all want to come on, look for the America's Rise. We got a really cool logo. It's a little shield looking thing.
Oh man, it's super cool.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to
on
hear
Facebook.
more about it.
And then we've got a couple other more surprises coming as well, but we'll save those for another time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I appreciate you stubbing.
I hope everybody make sure you go. Am I pointing in the right direction? Let's see. Probably not. I don't think I'm pointing. Am I pointing the right way?
Not towards me, you're not. There you go. On my screen, you are now.
Okay. So pointing to make sure you subscribe to Greezyz and check out www.greezyzgurage.com and use promo code HONEST10 or HONEST10 to save yourself 10% off of all your stuff.
Yeah.
Because he tells me you guys aren't using that.
No, I do not have. I think I'm one person that ever uses your coupon code, and they can save 10% by doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, Jeff, I'll be seeing you next week.
Okay. Y'all go follow us on Facebook, and we'll be putting the schedule out for the America's Rides over there as well. So
yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. And we always got to give the America. Give that a little.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right. See you, Jeff.